I work in retail, and let me tell you, the kind of people I deal with on a daily basis could fill a whole book of absurd stories. But this one? Oh, this one takes the cake. So, a guy walks up to my register with a pair of shoes. Simple transaction, nothing out of the ordinary. The total comes to $97.19. He hands me a crisp $100 bill. I give him his $281 and change along with the receipt, and off he goes. Easy, right? Fast forward about an hour, and his wife comes storming in like she's on some kind of righteous mission. She slams the shoebox down on the counter and says she wants to return them. No problem. I scan the receipt and hand her back $97.19, the exact amount her husband paid. But does she take the money and go? Oh no, that would be too logical. Instead, she glares at me like I just insulted her entire lineage and says, "No, my husband gave you a $100 bill. I want the 100 back." I blink. Surely she must be joking. "Ma'am," I say as politely as humanly possible, "your husband paid $97.19. That's what you're getting back." Her face twists in frustration. "But he gave you a $100 bill." I nod. "Yes, and I gave him $2.81 and change. He didn't pay $100 for the shoes. He paid $97.19. She crosses her arms and leans in, as if speaking slower will somehow make me understand her nonsense. "He gave you $100. I want $100 back." At this point, I have to take a deep breath to keep myself from banging my head against the register. This isn't some scam or sleight of hand trick. She's not trying to swindle me. She's just dumb. Dumb in a way that defies all logic and reason. I try one last time, breaking it down in the simplest way possible. "Ma'am, if you give me back the $281 and change that I gave your husband, then I can hand you back a $100 bill. Otherwise, you're only getting what you paid." She stares at me, her mouth slightly open, like a buffering computer struggling to load basic arithmetic. The line behind her starts to grow, and people are beginning to watch this spectacle unfold. Eventually, someone from the back, clearly unable to contain themselves, blurts out, "Lady, that's not how refunds work." Another person chuckles, and soon, the murmurs of amusement spread through the small crowd. Realizing she's quickly becoming the star of an unintended comedy show, she huffs, snatches the $97.19 from the counter, and storms out, muttering something about how, "This place is ridiculous." And me? I just smiled and moved on to the next customer, who gave me a knowing look and said, "I bet you deal with people like that all the time." "Oh, buddy, you have no idea.